Johnny Boy Mechanics! I'm not that kind of guy, don't worry. Give me a cheer if you've seen improv before. Give me a louder cheer if you've never seen it. Hey! How did you guys learn about this show?
Oh, fuck.
This is not an interrogation. You can say, I do not want to answer that question.
I don't know.
I think we just saw a poster and looked it up.
Yeah.
The posters are working! What's your name?
Poster.
I'm Tom.
What's your name?
Gina.
Everyone say hi, Tom and Gina.
Hi, Tom and Gina.
Hello.
Tom and Gina, are you ready? Don't worry, literally the second the show starts, we will never talk to you. Is that true? It's not technically true. But we're not stand-ups. We're not going to, like... Stand-ups are real cowards. They're like, oh, this guy sucks, everybody laugh. That's not what we do. This is more of the show is as good as you guys are having fun. Does that make sense? It does, let me show you. I've just said it in a fucked up way. So this show's all about everybody having fun. You ready to have fun, you guys?
No.
No? Okay, well, we started a bit late, to be honest. It's going to be fun. We've got our house tune tonight, Couch, coming up to perform. We're going to be talking. I don't know why I'm talking about them as if I'm not in them. To get you guys warmed up, on the count of three, shout out any word you've ever heard in your life. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Count of three, shout out a word you've never said out loud before. 1, 2, 3. Better pause, you know. Honestly, I should have given everybody way more time for that one. So for everybody who has never seen improv before, this is all made up. We don't have anything pre-planned. We're going to talk to one of you about somewhere you've been that sucks, and then we're going to look up TripAdvisor reviews on them, and then we'll do some funny make-ups based on that.
So we got naked. Yeah.
You guys ready for that?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I can't hear you. You guys ready for that? Then welcome to this is your team Couch! It's me, I'm still here, I'm on Couch. Kind of sleepy what we're doing. We're talking to people about a place they've been that sucked. Now, the first thing everybody thinks of is like my hometown. You can say your hometown, but if there's any other place you've ever been that, I don't know, it wasn't like as good as you thought, or there was something to talk about on your trip, let us know. On the count of three, say the city name that you didn't like. 1, 2, 3. Did I get Inverness over here? Skegness. Skegness.
I thought we'd done Inverness. Skegness.
Skegness. It was Inverness, right? We've already done Inverness apparently.
Skegness.
Skegness?
Oh, yeah,
Skegness is different, yeah.
Skegness is, yeah.
You said Skegness. Well, multiple people now. It's a real buzz about Skegness developing.
I believe one that said Inverness.
Yeah, and then behind, they said Skegness.
Who said Skegness? Who's that? What made you hate Skegness?
Well, it was a Christian conference that we went to, and it was cold, miserable, and it's Butlins.
Skegness.
Butlins is the...
How was the religious festival?
It's all shit that I broke the computer.
We hate to destroy the computer.
The CPU is hotter than Skegness.
Did you see anything there apart from the Butlins you were saying?
It was just very drab. The whole town is just grey. The best description is it's grey.
Yeah. It's like, whereabouts is it in England? Do you remember?
It's like
Lincolnshire.
7-hour drive down.
Yeah.
Because you have to go down and then right across.
Yeah. I'm just going to bring this up now. We don't want you talking that much. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it.
I'm from Lincolnshire.
But you know what? At some point, we're going to do a scene. We'll probably talk to you during it.
My geography terrible with anything south of border.
Yeah. Me too. Like, I've lived in England for about 10 years and I'm not sure like where all the blobs of each city sit together.
If we need a second opinion, it is Lincolnshire.
Have you been to Skeggness?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Do you have any negative feelings? We don't usually interview our stories.
I had a real lovely time, but I feel like I say that about anyone that anyone ever says. I drove onto the beach almost by accident, and there was a big storm, and the sand was blowing into the car, and I was like, this is so atmospheric.
Jeff, was it this beach?
Yeah, that one. Okay, I was just like parked here.
Let's look at reviews for Skegness Beach then. Somebody else can
Sorry, was there more to that story, Jeff? before
I
cut
just
you
saw,
off?
like a sort of weird Etch-a-Sketch, I saw my windows like filling with sand, like higher and higher and higher. And then I drove off and went to a car park where it was more sheltered. And I was like, get my little finger in the between, and I could not get the sand out, and still it goes kind of when you put the windows up and down. That's it, baby.
I wonder if there's a review that says that.
Okay, once proud seaside town on its deathbed. October 2024, couples. What's happened to Skeggy? Is that a local name for it? Is that true? Skeggy, okay.
Absolutely.
Not been for a couple of years, and it's really gone downhill. Everything is overgrown with weed, and the place is filthy. £7 to park your car and 40 pence to visit the toilets. We won't be back anytime soon.
Skegness Town. This is a review of the town, not the
We can't do
We
this.
can't do it.
It's also fucking huge.
Do I do it?
Yeah.
But it seems the reviews for Skegness Town were stopped in 2011. I spent many happy times in Skegness as a child 50 plus years ago. I even had day visits on my own with my own children over the years, and I remember it being bright, fun, loads to do, and a full, tiring day. Fast forward to 2024, and my partner and myself visited for the day while staying in Sutton-on-Sea. Good grief, I knew it had gone downhill, but I wasn't prepared for how much. Everywhere is drag, dingy, loud, smelly, full of cheap tats and the dregs of society. All right. Calm yourself. Nothing was as I remembered it. And I felt embarrassed for cajoling my partner to visit just this once, so I could show him where I enjoyed childhood holidays. We walked along the front. It isn't really the front, it's the main drag is set way back from the beach. And just looked on in dismay as we passed depressing shops, endless fast food places, pubs and arcades pumping out banal noise. The only public toilets were up near the entrance to the beach and cost 40p by card. Everyone was using the disabled/baby changing ones as they were free and open for some reason. Inside it smelled like an open sewer and the toilet bowl was pebbled out. The beach looked okay though. The sea was miles out. We couldn't believe they charged £7 per adult to go on the pier. The pier being a stubby, rickety run of planks on thin, unsafe-looking supports. Needless to say, we didn't bother. We saw much evidence of our invited guests on the street. What the hell does that? Oh my god. I'm so sorry. We were being. I'm just going to skip that awful sentence.
Oh God! Boo! Boo!
We had a look down Chip Pan Alley, a little street full of cheap tacky shops, and so named, I assume, because of all the chip shops down there. We ended up at Tony's Chippy near the clock tower and had fish, chips, and peas. We asked for cod, but I'm pretty sure we got haddock. I am on tenterhooks with every sentence. While my partner got our order, I noticed all the starlings that were roosting in the canopy over most of the chairs and tables where you sit to eat. How are they mad at starlings? Every day dogs of bird poo on, and the lady told me she lives in Skegness, and the birds regularly poo in the room. Had my partner not already paid, we wouldn't have bothered, but sat hunched over our food, hoping we wouldn't get messed on. Afterwards, we decided we'd seen enough, and with nearly 2 hours still to go on our 3-hour parking ticket, we left never to return. We felt dirty, depressed, and annoyed at ourselves for wasting our last day. Whoa. P.S. I am a racist.
That person really paid attention to the rule of threes quite a lot.
What else did you appreciate about that?
The biting inside. Bad beach. Dirty water, car park expensive, bad sand, not good for swimming, and is very dangerous. It is overall bad. Nothing good about it.
Yeah, that's that one. Yeah, cool. We're going to do the show inspired by all that. Let's just skip this, I guess.
Sorry, mate. You must think I'm a fucking idiot.
What's the problem?
You think that's haddock? And it's clearly cod. You thought I was born yesterday.
No, it's just it is. It's just.
You think my taste buds don't know the difference between haddock and cod? Wait till my wife hears about this.
It's been battered. Like it does mess with the intricacy. Like if you were going, this is just like a chippy, mate.
I'll batter you for false advertising on your menu. Do you honestly think I'm the stupidest person that was born yesterday you've ever seen in your life?
Of course, I don't think that.
Okay, good.
But like, do you want something else? Do you
Yeah, I want you to score that out the sign and put the correct fish on the menu.
Look, I just like work here at the weekends. I'll have to like ask my boss. We can. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we can get you another one. Or
You must think I was born yesterday. I paid for Maris Pipers, and these are clearly King Edward potatoes. You dirty little twit.
look, these are just chips. I don't know if you can really tell the difference. They've been in. I know you think you can, but these have been in like these are the end of a batch that we cooked.
Oh, I could tell they were the end of a batch. They were deep in the end of the batch of Maris Pipers.
So what do you want?
You know what I want.
You must think fucking moron, mate. When I asked for Maris Piper potatoes with extra mushy peas, and I got Maris Piper potatoes with medium mushy peas, it was the saddest moment of my life.
It was the saddest moment.
I'm blessed with good luck usually. I'm gonna kill you.
He said it was the beach front. This is so far away.
I need to sit down.
Yeah, I know. I heard the tide's out, but this is fucking crazy. Must be about. It feels like I ran a 10k.
More than 10, mate. More than 10. I don't know what time we left the hotel this morning, but we were just meant to go down. We're sea facing that hotel.
I don't see the hotel anymore. I don't see the sea anymore. Where are we? It's just sand. It's just sand.
Okay. No, this isn't a problem. What we can do, I think, because if you walk towards, we wait for sunset. Wait for sunset. Once we see where sun is going down.
Is that a mirage?
It's
It's a real one. It's a real one.
Are you boys lost?
Yes.
Yeah. We're looking
for
either
the
from
front.
the sea, the front, or just the way back to the hotel.
You're trapped.
Oh, he's
I've been
talking like a
trapped.
mirage.
I've been trapped on this beach for 20 years.
Where did you get your
Where'd
food?
you get a sandwich?
Where'd you get the sandwich?
You got a sandwich
Where'd you get the
here?
sandwich though?
I've been rationing this sandwich for 20 years.
What fucking sandwich did you have the last 20 years? You're taking huge bites of it as well.
I've decided that I've given up.
God, that's such a long sandwich.
Can we get some rations of this sandwich? We just need to wait till sundown.
Yeah, did you ever wait for sunset?
So you're off to Skegness? Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna pack you a wee sandwich for my wee boy.
Mom, that's too much sandwich.
You never know.
That's something like 2 decades of sandwiches.
You're just off on the boys' holiday, just fresh out of school. Bring in the mayonnaise.
Just backing in the Hovis.
Yeah.
Mom, why does the van have to come indoors?
So much bread.
Look, hey, I'm just going down there to play five-a-sides.
I know, but you know, you're a growing boy. You'll need your energy after the game. You know. And also, I've heard the beach is lovely.
You're worrying. You're always worrying about me.
I do worry about you,
I'll
but
be back in less than 24 hours.
you know, if anything happens to you, I'll kill myself and everyone in this town.
Yeah, that was 20 years ago.
You've kind of got a fucked up parent. They said they'd kill themselves so they come home.
That's why I'm not trying to go home.
Okay, well, I want to be clear early doors. We want to go either to the front or to the hotel. We don't want to stay in this.
That's what I wanted. I give up. You can't do it. The beach is a maze.
No, this is what we do. I'm just going to start walking in one. I'm picking a direction. Eventually, why are you laughing?
You sound a lot like me 19 years
I'm going to.
4 days ago.
I'm going to start walking. I'll either hit the sea, I'll hit the coast, I'll come back along the coast, I'll come back for you. Okay?
Here's the thing. He's walking that direction, he's going to come out that direction. It's baby stuff. If you guys really want to try and get out here, use the knowledge that I have about this place.
Okay, give me some of the
That's right, you flipped 90 degrees.
I've been gone for 3 years.
Yeah. What?
For us, it's been.
You've not aged a day.
It's been a couple of seconds and a half.
Your sandwich has got bigger.
Yeah, it does get big. It's the bacteria, you know. I'm eating mostly bacteria at this point.
Is this the beach M. Night Shyamalan was writing about?
No, that beach, you got old. I haven't aged a day.
You guys need to stop talking about M. Night Shyamalan. We're lost.
We just brought it up.
Even that is too much in this mad
Okay, I
situation.
think he's got a pretty good oeuvre, personally.
Well, Lost. Is it the beach from Lost? Is it a J.J. Abrams one?
It's more in line with it, but this never happened on that show. I've not found a Dharma Initiative station or any hatches. I've been looking. If you want advice, I can give you. I've been here for 20 years.
Okay, yeah, give us some advice.
Can I just really quickly, before the advice, say, you know when you always say that it feels like we've got nothing in common? I feel like I get what you're talking about now. Like, I feel like you guys have got way more in common than us in like seconds.
I don't know where this is coming from. I don't know you guys though. So.
Is it because I was gone for 3 years? My perspective of time?
No, it's because you two would just want to chinwag about Lost while I want to get back to the beachfront.
Jeff, I'm sorry you don't watch TV.
I mean, the first 2 seasons were great. It was the writer's strike damaged the 3rd season.
Don't get
I'm
interested.
trying not to, but you've got a Sunny World card as well. You should have seen Beach. Oh wait, it was called Old.
It's called Old.
It's called Old. That's my
How
bad.
come I know more about?
I'm going to go this way.
Give me some of that sandwich.
Want a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. I wasn't really going to talk about Lost. I was going to give you some knowledge about being on the
Well,
beach.
yeah. I mean, I'd love to know how to get off, or I guess how to survive if there's not.
I'm 3 years old.
You're 3 years old. It's a Benjamin Button beach.
It happens. It does happen. Okay, City Council meeting. I'm bringing this to order. Now we need to increase the population. We're a very small town, and obviously, like, we're struggling to find people to work at the post office, work in the milk. Look, I'm just going to say it. I think we should be rebranding the town a little bit. we will welcome the dregs of society. Like, we'll take whoever fucking sucks. We will be the most welcoming town for those people.
So, and we want to build the population.
Yeah, so we want
Like
them to.
sex.
Yeah, we want them to fuck. Is that what it is?
You guys always go to this. I'm trying to get people to move to the town.
Yeah.
You guys
I just wrote
immediately.
fuck on my note.
Yeah.
No,
I don't know why you.
You just always frame tourist expansion as repopulation, which is a more
This
like.
isn't a tourist thing. This is we need people to work.
Expansion.
This is we need more people in our town to like continue basic services. The post office. We need porters down at the hospital.
So you want the dregs of society to start fucking postal workers? This is what you're saying? To make new postal workers?
Look, I'm not going to argue that sex doesn't sell. If you want to pitch that the town should be, I don't know, sexy, then we can go in that direction.
I want to pitch that.
You want to pitch
I
that?
want to pitch it.
Sexy town?
Yeah.
Look,
That's it. We rebrand as Sex Nest.
Sex nest.
sex nest. So you get the same thing, but more of a nest structure.
More avian.
More
More
avian.
homely than a nest.
A
What's
home.
more homely than a nest?
No.
A nest is the homeliest.
This is your blind spot. It's nests.
Look,
Sell.
I feel like I've been the head of,
Okay, great.
I feel like I've been the head of the council for too long. I don't feel like I have your confidence. If somebody else wants to,
No, this is your idea that we're doing.
Yeah.
So we'll just have like an advert, and it's just going to be a big nest. And there's going to be a postal worker there, and he's going to be like looking suggestive, like, "Hey, hop in this nest and fuck me."
honey, I think I've found the best town that we should move to.
Okay. I mean, I'm not sure about selling this old place. I love it.
I don't know. This town is advertising in the paper that they're really look at this post worker.
My. Okay, I'll get in touch with Quorum estate agents.
You know how we're always talking about how Orpington is too conservative for us?
Yes.
Let's go to Sex Nest and have sex with a post worker.
Yes. Yes, that works so well for me. Every day I'm like a dog at the window.
Sorry, welcome to Quorum Estate Agents. Town is full, okay? Town is full now. We've had a bit of a run on the town, actually.
How does a town get full?
Town is, look around. There's people, the floor is people
The
now.
floor is people.
many-
They're
yes.
writhing around and fucking.
Yeah, so we're kind of full just now. If you want to take some people with you as you leave, that would help. Yeah.
What time does the postman get?
There's no, we had to get rid
I'll
of
wait for the
Yeah,
postman.
we preemptively ordered a package.
Hey Pat.
Yeah.
Tough shift this morning.
Yeah.
It's just like in the pornos that we watch. He's the oldest postman I've ever seen.
Oh, I'm 25.
I'm just going to shut this door.
Because we want to proposition you to have sex. if we can't move here, at least we can
Maybe we could do this
play
when
out
we
our
go home.
psychosexual sort of.
Do you know how many times I've had sex today already?
Please don't do this in my estate agent's office. I'm
You
begging
you
you.
drew up this contract with the Royal Mail.
You did.
I did.
I blame you if anyone else.
Yeah, I blame you too.
You're new to this town. You have no blame to cast.
You've just said I can't even move to the town.
Yeah, we're full. Look at this young man.
Oh, have you got a cushion?
Sorry about this, Pat.
Thanks. Oh, my prostate is really taking a hammer at me.
We can tell from the way you were walking around that your prostate was
I
in
just
a
wanted to make
blockade.
it. I just wanted to make it clear.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're not. You have said a lot of things that made me know you've been fucking a lot.
But you're a postal worker, so you're wearing shorts.
Are you saying I'm asking for it?
That is not at all what I said.
Because, like, I signed the contract.
Well, you have agency, you don't need to do something if you don't want to.
I know.
Why did you draw? What did you put in the contract?
Yeah. I blame you for this.
It does sound like it's your fault, Coram.
Yeah.
It's not. I'm just the estate agent.
Can you
who
speak to
is
your
the-
manager, please?
Speak to my manager.
Yeah.
He's at lunch. Okay, I'll get it.
You don't mind if I smoke?
No.
I think it's cool to smoke indoors.
Oh, do you want?
Yeah, please.
It's weed.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That's a body. You can't
Oh my god, I'm sorry,
Excuse me, town's full, gents. Town's full. Doors that way. Don't let it hit you on the way out of town.
Don't let it hit you.
Yes,
real estate agent, do you
yes.
know? You're acting like
And
an
we're
asshole.
full. Well, a real estate agent with no houses to sell, well, he can be the biggest asshole in Sex Nest.
You know what? Maybe we should go to somewhere else. This is where everybody's like full of wheat and being an asshole.
Hello, boys. Welcome to Celibate Building. No sex here, just buildings. You notice our floors are made of building.
And the city is called Celibate Building, yes.
Yes, we saw the success of Sex Nest, and we saw that there was markets for people that are not up for that sort of thing.
I mean, this is such an extreme difference from what we wanted.
I'm not making any judgments until I hear about the post.
The post should be here any minute. It is 9:15.
Okay.
They come every day.
I'm out.
I don't like that.
I'm 93. Alright, it was one of yous who pebble dashed the toilet, right? Somebody pebble dashed that. And it's fucked now. Well, I know it wasn't me.
No,
I've been eating a lot of fibre recently.
It's not fucked now.
It is fucked.
It's just a bit dirty.
yeah,
It's not fucked.
it could be any one of us, and you can fix. You can
Just fix it.
just fix it. Yeah,
Fix it. So it is fucked then if it needs fixed.
fixed in a relative sense.
Oh, so I don't
No.
even pebble dash it, then I need to clean it. That's not.
Dad, this is. I don't feel like you should have family meetings for such small.
This is a huge thing.
You pulled me out of school for this.
I did. And I'd do it again. I'd pull you.
Hello, Sherlock Holmes here. I got your texting message and I've looked through the house, I've looked at the excrement. I believe I know who's behind this. Not to use a pun.
Behind this.
Ah.
Not that quick, are you? It wasn't an anyway. I know who did it. I know who pebble dashed the toilets.
If you could just say it quickly, because I've got the A levels to do.
Yes, and young Jeffrey would be interested in getting out of the room rather quickly, wouldn't he? You've been eating a lot of fibre recently, haven't you, Jeffrey? Having a lot of fish, yes. Lots of other foods that make one's tummy a little bit sore. The natural prime suspect for which it is not. He's not the suspect. You looked a little relieved there when I was talking to young Jeffrey, didn't you? Oh yes, I'm going to walk right into the trap. Don't put your hand up to me, young man. I'm on heroin right now.
If you could actually get to it, I do have to get back to your traffic control.
Yes, you do need to get moving, don't you? You need to excuse to get out of
Are these
this.
all puns? Are these all puns? Get moving. You're relieved.
What?
It's just me that's hearing
What?
it. Sorry, Sherlock.
People don't usually interrupt my big summing up speech.
What are they teaching you in school, son? I'm glad I pulled you out of a fucking pun class. Fucking pun detective over here.
Yes, And he is ashamed, isn't he? He's ashamed of his own son. He's ashamed. This is going to take a long time if you don't understand basic "I'm talking to you" signals. Yes, that's because it was you that did it, Mr. Carruthers. You pebble dashed the toilets. You planted evidence on both your sons. You brought them in and you hoped that one of them would take the hit. You did it because you hate your sons because they remind you of your wife that left you.
Yeah, we know that.
That's really clear. And I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be going to uni now, so
That's what I would say if it was Mr. Carruthers. But it's not. It's not at all. Yes, we're all missing the most obvious suspects.
is it you?
It was me.
That's our first half.
That's our first half, and you know what? This show's like we do it again. So we're going to ask for another place to. We can't win. What's up with TripAdvisor today? So on the count of three, another town you've been to that you had not a great, perfect experience with. 1, 2, 3. Redditch? Redditch.
Yeah.
Why Redditch?
Because we were like travelling down south and we stopped at Redditch and like we looked at to see like if there was anything good to do and then people were just like leave Redditch.
So another drab place in England.
Yeah, and we just went to the travel lodge and just stayed there.
What brought you to Redditch?
We were travelling down south. It was like the in between
I should
of getting there.
I should have been clear. I don't mean how did you get into it. Like why were you going down to Redditch?
Because we were it was halfway. Like we were
Happy to what? Like what was the driving purpose for you to go out
we
on
were
this?
going really, really far down south.
Where?
I'm trying to understand why you're going in that direction.
Right, let's get Google Maps on. Look up the distance to Redditch, double it, start a radius.
There must have been an end destination.
Yes, we're going to Salisbury.
Okay!
And why were you going to Salisbury?
To visit you.
It's true.
I'd love to do this in the Beetle Museum.
Okay, you don't want to look at this guy.
No.
That rabbit.
Let's go. What was this called? Needle Museum?
Beetle Museum.
Abbey.
Maybe it doesn't have any bad reviews.
And Abbey Visitor Centre.
This looks promising.
Some monks make mead, some make needles. I've
mean-
heard that saying.
I'd love to get access to the death too.
Classic Glasgow.
Forge Mill Needle Museum and Bordersley Abbey Visitor Centre. It's closed, unfortunately.
Yeah, there's not a ton.
There's only
There's a
3.
few.
All the needles are very interesting.
Don't waste your valuable time. Everything on their website, banners and signs says that the museum is open until 4 p.m. But don't be fooled. Last admissions are at 3 p.m. And even then, even the shop is closed owing to COVID. Oh, when was this? September 2021. Obviously, this venue is not affected unduly by COVID, or they would be more welcoming today. The museum was firmly locked at 3:30, so presumably there were no visitors even at 3 p.m. A very aggressive lady told us that it had always been their policy to close at 3 p.m. and that we were wrong in saying that the advertised time is 4 p.m.
I really don't like that they switch between 24-hour time and 12-hour time.
Interesting museum, terrible staff. March 2019. Never knew how much went into making needles. Really interesting. The staff, however, could do with some training in dealing with customers. We were ignored, spoken to harshly, and made to feel very unwelcome. Not a smile between them. No enthusiasm at all, and we felt very uncomfortable. We'd never go back.
What could have been an interesting visit spoilt by a poor attitude? We were travelling north to our home in Scotland, following a visit to relatives near London. I was brought up in the Redditch area near the museum in Forge Mill Road. We arrived at the museum shortly after 3 o'clock on Sunday, 4th of March. The museum website states it's open from 1 till 4. When we asked for entry tickets, we were informed by a rather rude and officious lady that last entry was at 3, despite the website info. I explained my local connections, and also the fact that relatives had worked in the industry in the past. We would just have a look around for half an hour or so. The lady said she would consult a colleague, which is too kind, of whom we saw no evidence, and again refused us entry. Such an unfriendly, overly officious and unreasonable service attitude does this museum no credit at all.
Go. We're going to do some scenes inspired by all of this stuff.
Listen, I know the museum's closed right now, but I've got local connections.
Okay, so this is the British Museum, and you can't just come in, so please don't.
I've got connections all over Britain. Local British man going to my local British museum.
Okay, you have to stop walking towards me like that.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to.
Yeah.
Don't mean to.
So the
Yeah.
museum's closed. It's obviously 11 p.m. I'm just a security guard here. I can't even get the door open. That's not something I can do. So,
You can get the door open. You're security guard.
yep.
Okay, so it's a pretty easy job. You'll just be walking around, the perimeter, making sure there's nobody trying to break in.
Fine.
I'll let you know a couple of things. First of all, you do not get access to the museum. Doesn't matter if you hear somebody in there. That's somebody else's job. Number 2, you're going to get a lot of weirdos who don't respect the opening times we post.
Is that real?
Yeah, for real.
Okay.
Like tourists when they're in the town.
I see. So just tell them leave.
No, I didn't finish. Tourists, they're very respectful of the time. The
Oh.
locals, though. The locals do not respect the opening time. They think, we're Londoners, we're allowed in at any time. I know a guy in a pub. That's it.
And with them,
Are you the new guy? Are you the new guy? They don't let me out.
I can't
No,
deal with.
please, I know you can hear me. I know the glass isn't that thick.
It's not that I can't hear you, but I'm the perimeter man.
I need you to send a message to my wife, please.
I literally can't. I just circle. I really shouldn't even be talking.
No, please don't go. I'm so lonely.
We watched CCTV. You talked to somebody inside, didn't you? He's not allowed to contact his wife.
I didn't pass anything on. I passed nothing on. I literally told him just like I've got to be on the perimeter.
Okay, as long as you didn't do anything for him.
I did nothing for the guy.
You talked to a perimeter man? That is verboten.
I know I've been here and I'm supposed to part of the museum, part of the walls, as we say.
Yes, we say that.
I saw him outside and I saw the moon reflecting off of his cap and it reminded me of my wife's eyes. I haven't thought about my wife's eyes.
Your wife has security cat eyes? Listen, we may share.
I rechecked the CCTV. You were putting your hat in a very particular position for that man, weren't you? You were deliberately reflecting the moon off of it so he could remember his wife. He is not allowed to contact his wife.
I just thought that, I was at home and I was under my own home light and I looked in the mirror and I was like, that looks like an eye. And then it just got me thinking, that guy inside, he's probably never seen his wife. And I was like, well, maybe I could just give him a little something to brighten his day. I wasn't ever going to say anything. I just thought my cat looks like an eye and I can do some good with that.
Well,
Do you understand?
I do understand. I'll confirm something that you did imply there. It is true. He's never seen his wife. He's never met his wife. They are married, but they've never met.
Well, through just closed eyes through the door situation.
He's never met his wife. They married through letters.
Okay.
Letters that people in the past have passed on. Perimeter guards like yourself. Why do you think you have this job? I fired people for that.
I will never say anything.
You're so close to losing your minimum wage job.
Darling, what a truly wonderful thing it is to know that you work inside the British Museum 24/7. Maybe one day we could wed. I'll enclose a picture of my eyes, which look lots like a cat. Your beloved. I hope he reads it.
I wonder what her name is.
Mummy, when's Daddy getting out?
Look,
He sent you the cum in the mail, yes? That's where I came from.
okay, look, I have been overly explanative about how you came to be.
I came with a turkey baster, you said.
I don't think we're ever going to see him because the joy of Daddy is that he's inside the British Museum. He's basically art. I can sometimes hear him whistling.
I think I can hear him too, Mummy.
And sighing.
Can we break into the museum? Ben Stiller did that in a film. I think.
Well, that's an idea.
Well, let's go see it. Mum, we've blown up the wall.
Who are you guys?
Daddy, it's me, your son.
But more importantly, it's the love of your life.
Wait a minute. It's you! The letters!
The letter, your wife, yes.
Yes, wife!
I feel like a bit of a nerd's wheel.
I'm a father.
Yes.
It really was. The turkey baster thing I didn't think would be this
I didn't think it
good.
would travel that well.
No, I didn't. I didn't.
Especially as the other guy smuggled it out just under his arm. Down the sleeve of his jacket. It's quite warm, and as you know.
I've double checked the CCTV footage.
Yeah.
Were you sneaking out, Calm?
Wow, the fascinating world of needles. Wow. Oh, it's a great day out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish you didn't wave them around though.
You love your weekends with Dad, don't you? son?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, it's better than Mum during the week. Right?
Yeah.
Needles.
This is a BBC radio announcement. Reclusive needle maker Willy Wonka has hidden a golden needle in his back. And he's promised several little children a tour of the needle factory.
You hear that, Charlie? Let's rip open these fucking needles. It could be any of these. I wonder if any of them have been used before. You search those ones. I'll search over here.
Dad, are you okay?
Son, are you okay? You don't seem excited by the needles.
I'm under a lot of stress right now.
Well,
Because of the
have you
needles.
tried acupuncture? We could do that sort of 2 birds, 1 stone situation.
I don't want you coming near me with needles. I'm like, you're just. Do you know, maybe this factory visit would be good for us. You could. Oh no.
Welcome to the needle shop. The needle shop. Little boy, the needle shop. Show you all the needles.
Welcome, come on into the needle shop. Where is my son?
He's went to the needle shop alone. He won the golden needle.
You get him for 2 weekends in the month.
And now the shop has him. He's going to own that shop one day. He's going to go up in a big needle elevator and fly out the top of the needle shop.
I've never made a better decision than divorcing you. You can't just send him to some fucking nut job who runs a needle factory.
It's not a nut job. We won the golden needle.
That's so...
What a shame! Violet's been pricked to death. So you're in good running to become the new king of the needles.
I'm already really overwhelmed when Augustus drowned in a river of needles. I don't think I'll ever unsee that.
You shan't, and nor should you wish to. Now, we run a tight, lovely needle shop. Sit down. Poor, are you? Your family? Poor?
I would say lower middle class.
Divorced, is it? Broken home, is it?
Well, you say broken, but it's actually been okay because Mum's got a boyfriend and he's quite nice.
Dad oddly into needles, isn't it?
That's just like me! It's just like me! We're the same in so many ways.
Looks like somebody's divorced like me.
What?
I work in the factory for Mr. Wonka. Look at my hands, they're in pain all the time. And some years ago we divorced.
Oh. But you work together. Is that difficult?
Yes, it's extremely difficult. And that's the life of the needle. Time to get back to making more needles for me.
Mr. Wonka, when can I go home?
Charlie, this is home. Every little needle and every potential pinprick is your home.
Oh. Okay. I feel like this is a form of torture and I've kind of crossed over now. What, the Stockholm Syndrome kind of situation. If my dad doesn't come and rescue me, I think I'll be here forever.
You'll think, yes.
I have very bad news. Your son drank some inflatable needles.
What? He drank inflatable needles?
Yes, and she floated up to a ceiling fan and was destroyed by it. I've brought his remains.
Oh my god. The courts are probably going to side with my wife. Because they're biased against dads. Oh.
We just...
Oh, my son. My poor son. I don't even have any needles on me.
Did you put your son's remains in your back pocket?
No, I was looking for my needle collection. It cheers me up in times of need.
Well, we just want to make... What? No, you don't want to go back for it?
No, no.
What are you looking at Mr. Wonka?
My son! I'm just crying the fact that fathers can't have justice these days.
Well, we just wanted to make clear that we followed every possible precaution we could, and he broke the rules, so we can't be held legally liable.
And that said, we did know most of them would perish. That's part of the rules of Wonka.
However, Mr. Wonka is still looking for a successor.
Yes?
Maybe a grown man.
Maybe somebody who fights for fathers' rights.
A grown man to take over a business? That's silly.
We know it's unconventional. We